I'll go first.
Ready, go.
Okay, if I'm going to be real with you, I want to be secretary because when I first came to SU, it wasn't my first choice school, and I wasn't really glad to come here. But being part of USC, you guys all made me feel very welcome, and now was like my favorite. Like I really love it here, and I kind of wanted to give back by being an officer and making the upcoming class and everyone else feel the same way that I did. And if elected, I promise to be a legend. Wait for it. And if you're lactose intolerant, the second half of the word is Jerry, legendary secretary.
Ready, go.
Hi, I'm Adeline. So as a first-year student, UFC has become such a strong foundation. And to give back, I guess I really want to serve all of you as your secretary. I can type 130 words per minute, and I practice every day. And sometimes I think I might get carpal tunnel, but it's okay because I'm willing to do anything for this crowd.
Please hold your applause. All right. This is from your current secretary. Elaine, how would you, Eunice, sorry, I apologize. How would you improve the announcements so that people would actually read them?
Good question.
Somebody does not feel valued. We value you.
I asked them last year. Okay. Ready, go.
The announcements, I would make them look more appealing. Oh, sorry, not that they're not appealing now. Oh, sorry. But I mean, if you're saying that no one reads them, then you just make them more appealing so that people actually read them by like the choice of color and like placement and images and like typography. Yeah.
Ready, go.
I want to change the layout of the announcements to a way that is easier to read, even though they are pretty easy to read. And I want to, I feel like with secretary, announcements is part of it, but you're also a PR in a sense. So announcements via other forms, so not just email, but text messaging, maybe if that was a thing. Yeah.
Make it.
Yeah. Posters. Oh, a nice whiteboard somewhere. We should have a UFC room. Good. Ooh. Okay.
Question number 2. Alumni is important to the history and future of UFC. How do you plan on getting them more involved?
Okay, well, reaching out to them, I guess, and emailing them, calling them on the phone is more personal, hearing their voice and them hearing my voice, and hearing that I'm eager to want them there and to be a part of Philippine community in UFC, adding them to Facebook pages and stuff like that, so they can see what's going on and they can stay involved when they want to.
Key Club was one of the biggest things I was involved in high school, and so technically I consider myself a Key Club alumni. And the way that I am an alumni, I guess, I like hearing that they want me there. So communicating with them and letting them know that we want them, as well as I think alumni events or the biggest events we have, which one of them is obviously Barrio, just communicating about those things and possibly arranging events specifically for alumni to bring them back together and why they love UFC so much.
Last question. How do you see your role outside of simply taking and sharing minutes and announcements?
Well, I see myself helping out in any way in UFC with the other officers and other positions and signing up to do other tasks and go to all the events and help plan the events. I just want to be more involved, I guess, in UFC and planning things and coming up with ideas and being there and help setting up and just I guess just in any way anyone would need me, even more than a secretary, to help fill in for other positions or just help delegating or whatever, or spreading word of mouth. in any way. Like I just feel like I just want to be part of it all.
Can you repeat the question?
Oh, yeah. How do you see your role outside of simply taking notes in announcements?
I touched on this a little earlier. I see it as well, just like what she said. It's kind of, I'm there for every role, and I think it has a lot to do with PR as well. Not only am I an officer, or if I get it, will be an officer, but I'm also a friend. I want to be there for all the officers and be there for what they need so that they can lean back on me if, I feel like some people don't think secretary is like the hardest job or the busiest, but I want all the officers to be able to go to me when they need me for anything, whether it be personal or for the club.